Mobile RPGs aren't just catching up anymore, they've arrived. These days, some of the most immersive stories, smartest combat systems, and jaw-dropping visuals live right on your phone. And what used to feel like mobile versions of real games now feel like full-on worlds you can carry in your pocket. So let's get into it. The top 10 mobile RPGs that aren't just great for mobile, they're great, period. At number 10, Undecember. This one's built for players who love freedom in how they build and play. There are no fixed classes. You shape your entire identity based on gear, runes, and skills. You could be slinging spells one moment and dual-wielding axes the next. The dark fantasy aesthetic hits hard. The skill effects explode off the screen, and the loot grind is addicting in the best way. But it's not mindless. This game rewards experimentation and thinking through your build. If you're a fan of games like Diablo or Path of Exile, this one hits right at home, just reimagined for mobile. Coming in at number 9, Zenless Zone Zero. This game doesn't play like anything else out there right now. It throws you into a futuristic city wrapped in chaos, neon lights, and underground secrets. And then it hands you some of the slickest combat animation you'll ever see on mobile. Every battle feels like a choreographed fight scene from an anime. Swapping between characters mid-combo, launching enemies into the air, and then finishing them with these cinematic moves, it's just satisfying. But there's a lot more going on here too. The music, the world design, the story that slowly unravels. Zenless Zone Zero isn't just stylish. It's had a heartbeat underneath all that flash. And once you feel it, you're in. At number 8, Divinity, Original Sin 2. It still feels surreal that a game like this even exists on mobile. Divinity, Original Sin 2 is legendary for a reason. It's one of the most detailed, reactive, and freedom-filled RPGs ever made. Every object can be moved, every NPC can be spoken to, and almost every action can lead to something unexpected. It's turn-based combat at its finest, and the sheer variety in how you build your team and approach situations gives it this unlimited feeling. Whether you're sneaking through a dungeon, talking your way out of a fight, or blowing up an entire room with a well-placed oil barrel. This game is what true role-playing is all about. And having it in your pocket? Insane. Taking number 7, Harry Potter, Magic Awakened. This one caught a lot of people off guard. It's not just a Harry Potter themed game. It's an actual, deep RPG with card-based mechanics, character customization, exploration, and storylines that feel like they belong in the wizarding world. You attend classes, duel other students, build your spell deck, and walk the halls of Hogwarts in a way that actually feels immersive. The art style is soft and magical. The music pulls you right into that familiar atmosphere, and the way the spells interact mid-fight, surprisingly strategic. It's part nostalgia, part new magic, and a total surprise in how much depth it really has. At number 6, Dead Cells. Dead Cells is the kind of game that doesn't waste a second. It drops you in, gives you a weapon, and says, survive. And somehow, that's all you need. Every run is different. Every weapon changes how you play. And the movement? It's so smooth that just dashing through a hallway feels good. But what pushes it into RPG territory is the growth. The way you unlock new paths, stack damage boosts, discover secret rooms, it's layered. Every death teaches you something. Every victory feels earned. And the fact that it plays like this on mobile? Unreal. Breaking into the top 5, Wuthering waves. There's a quiet loneliness to this game that just stays with you. You're in a world that feels broken, but still alive. The ruins, the sky, the wind, it all moves around you like a living painting. But then the combat hits, fast, reactive, fluid. You're dashing, parrying, chaining abilities mid-air, and switching characters on the fly. It's intense but elegant. And the story? It's told more through atmosphere and mystery than words. You're not just playing a game. You're uncovering a world, piece by piece, and it keeps pulling you deeper. At number 4, Diablo Immortal. This is a pure action RPG through and through. You load in, pick your class, and immediately feel like a walking weapon. Every spell explodes, every swing hits hard, and every new zone is packed with monsters, lore, and loot. The dungeon design is sharp. The events keep the world active, and the grind, when you're in the mood, feels genuinely rewarding. It's one of those games where you say, I'll play for 10 minutes, And look up 2 hours later, still melting enemies in a blaze of fire and lightning. Coming in at number 3, Genshin Impact. Even after all this time, Genshin still feels magical. Every region they add is packed with culture, story, and new ways to interact with the world. The elemental combat stays fresh with every new character you pull, and exploration is filled with puzzles, secrets, and quiet little moments that just feel special. The world of Teyvat doesn't just exist for you. It feels like it was alive before you got there. And that's what makes it special. You're part of something bigger, something that keeps evolving with every update. And number 2, Black Desert Mobile. This one doesn't just give you quests and combat. It gives you a life to live. You can farm, fish, battle, build, trade in the combat. Ridiculously good. Fast, reactive, stylish, and completely customizable. Whether you're into PvP, PvE, or just creating the perfect look for your character, Black Desert gives you the freedom to shape your journey. It's a sandbox, but it's structured. Everything feels connected, and every time you log in, there's something new to do or improve. It's not just deep, it's massive. And at number 1, Honkai, Star Rail. This is where storytelling and style collide. From the very first cutscene, you know you're in for something different. It's turn-based, but it flows like a movie. The camera work, the animations, the music, every battle feels like a scene from high-budget anime. But it's not just the visuals. The writing is sharp, the characters have depth, and the world building just keeps getting better. Each world you travel to feels like its own little universe, and every update makes the experience richer. Honkai, Star Rail doesn't just set the bar, it keeps raising it. These are the RPGs that turn your phone into something more, a world to explore, a story to live, a challenge to master. Whether you've got 5 minutes or 5 hours, each of these games give you something that stays with you even after you put the phone down. Got a favorite that should have made the list? Drop it in the comments. And if you're into games that actually mean something, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Void Path, and keep your notifications on. There's a lot more coming your way.